The following game you're about to see contains scenes of extreme violence that should not be viewed by younger audience. You've been warned. Welcome to the HUD everyone, I'm Zacharoni, and Pollard developer One More Level worked with Slipgate Ironwork to create a game that is set in a cyberpunk future, which was announced at GameCon 2019. With the publishing approval of All In Games and 505 Games, and co-produced by 3D Realms. Yep, the makers of Duke Nukem 3D. Then on the 6th to the 13th of May 2020, they released a demo that received positive feedback from everyone, from Forbes to PC Gamer, saying it got elements of Titanfall, Dishonored, Superhot, and Mirror's Edge. Now it's 5 months later, and One More Level's project is finally released on PS4, Xbox One, and PC via Steam, Epic Game Store, and GOG.com. And today, I'll be a waiter who will be going through some of the features the game has to offer. So without further ado, please be seated, and here are the toppings on Ghostrunner. Okay, let's go over to the options first, which is in settings. Here you can, here in gameplay, you can change the language of text to 12 different types. Turn subtitles on and off. Toggle crouching, so that means you can just hold down the crouch button or not. Show UI. Gameplay context on and off. Auras, turn that on and off. Window mode, you can set it to either full screen, boundless windows, or windows on its own. And resolutions go up to 1020 to 3840. Switch that back. Resolution scale, but I highly recommend you mess about with it, just so you get a smoother experience. Filtering FX upsampling, turn that on and off. You can even alter the shape and scale. Also, you can mess with the Dallas, which is not available for me. Alter anti-aliasing to epic, high, medium, or low. Post progress. You can even alter the quality of progress, shadows, textures, effects, and material. Alter the brightness. Alter the blur effect. And the gore effect, where you can just turn it off, so that means you don't get none of the red stuff squirting out of them. Frame rate limit, that goes to ultimate 30 or 240 if your computer can handle it. Activate VSync, alter the field of view, and also turn on ray tracing, but only if you got the DirectX 12 model. For audio, you can alter the master volume, music, sound effects, and dialogue voices. Key binding, where you can alter the controls when using mouse and keyboard. Alter the mouse sensitivity. Alter the control scheme, which comes with eight extra options for your playstyle. Wait, 9. Maybe I figured 9. 8 or 9. Alter the sensitivity of the camera controller. Inverted looks. And also activate vibration. So now that's out of the way, what is Ghostrunner? Well, Ghostrunner is a first-person sci-fi action game where you are this chap, the Ghostrunner, who has been assigned by Architect to overthrow a powerful, a ruthless dictator. Well, I should say scientist named Hela. And so it basically, it got, like I said in the intro, it got elements of Mirror's Edge, Titanfall, and also Hotline Miami, which they didn't mention that part, but I'll get to that in a minute. I'll get to that once we get into the game. But right now, let's go into chapter 3 in the game, because I think that's the best level to demonstrate it all. Okay, here we are. So you're the Ghostrunner right here, and he's basically got a few options. He can jump, dash forward, crouch, and also slide when running forward. And also you can swipe his katana around, and basically whatever you hit will instantly kill them. But their weaponry can also kill you with one shot, so you have to. And that's where this mechanic comes into play, where time slows down, but you are given a chance to strafe left and right. So anyway, let's get up to the top of these, and basically all you gotta do is just press the mouse button or trigger, left trigger I should say, right mouse button or left trigger, and this happens.
Our first stop is one of the few remaining Cybervoid mainframes located in an old mine.
And he can
tower.
wall run.
We can use it to correct the corrupted parts of your code.
Part of the hardcore stuff.
Restore your more sophisticated functions.
Hopefully.
There's no guarantee the data will be intact.
And also,
we'll
your objectives are guided with these arrows. So that means just follow the arrows to your next location. And as you can tell, this game is powered by Unreal Engine 4 that runs at 60 frames per second, just like the option did, or any other frame rate, with loading times lasting under 10 seconds. Anyway, let's continue here.
Our goal lies far above, at the core of
and also
City.
pressing the crowd pushing while sliding, while going forward. Oops.
The chaos the rebels caused. It's
While going forward, will allow you to slide down ramps more quicker. But since I'm down here, time to press the R key, or oh, then well, I had to kill myself really. Just like that. Oops, that's not supposed to happen. Let's see if we can try and do this again properly. Slide down. Jump. Whew. Made it. I did this before. And it was better than this, really.
How can you assist me?
In combat, I'm afraid I can't. Cybervoid Remnant is
also, Ghostrunner features voice acting, like you saw here, and the Ghostrunner himself is voiced by Carl G. Brooks. And as for Architect, well, he's actually voiced by Mark Dodson. Oops. He's actually voiced by Mark Dodson, and the interesting thing what I looked up about him, that he actually did voice samples for some of the little characters, like the Gremlins in Gremlin, and also that little weasel what Jabba had right next to him in Return of the Jedi. Crump, I believe his last name was, but you can see his name on the screen, on the right screen there. And also Heller is voiced by Felice Angela. I believe I pronounced that right. Angeline. Felice Angeline, I believe. Slide under. Also, your objective is this. Whoops. Well, that what happened when you try to talk and play at the same time. Also, your objective is displayed with this little symbol right there, and that's where you need to head to continue with the story. But they won't let you proceed unless all enemies are defeated, which we might run into later.
This is Zoe Avila of the Climbers Rebellion.
And that's one of the other characters, Zoe, who she is voiced by Linda Vega. She's voiced by Linda Vega.
They are, except for her, it seems. No one will answer this broadcast. Trust me, I keep track of any potential assets. And a single, desperate survivor is no asset.
keep moving. Yeah, I really need to focus now. In fact, talking about this game while playing it can be a little bit difficult, really.
The Keymaster Guard is patrolling the area. They may have located...
So yeah, you need to activate switches in order to unlock unreal
they
more
can
platforms
destroy
in the
it,
game.
like they did to most of the Cybervoid hardware.
This is Zoe Avila of the Climbers. Please. Can anybody hear me? Anybody?
This is Ghostrunner.
The Ghostrunner? Jack?
Ah,
You're awake!
Yes.
How? We've been rebuilding you for months. We tried everything we
Now
could
then.
to wake you up, but you never would.
here are the enemies that you face in the game. But some of these will have protective shields, and you have to make sure you destroy that drone right there. That it's hovering on that wall. So let's try and... So here's what I mean by it. So each of these enemies can kill you with one shot, just like that. Kill you with one shot. So you have to be quick on the... You have to be quick on your feet to get things done. But luckily you got that little nifty dash ability that allows you to strafe while in slow motion. Another one. Whoops. And another one bite the dust. And also, I can make him do this. Yep, he's got a taunt button. So let's take care of these enemies. Oh, missed. Well, I missed that the first time, but I managed to get it. That take care of them.
When they came for us, it would have been different. We might have had a chance. What are you going to do? The fifth is still crawling with keys.
Keys?
Oh, the Keymaster Guard. Bandits,
Oh,
thugs,
and this is the
Mara
moment
armed
where
and sent
you need
against
to use
us.
your dash ability to avoid
The Keymaster?
dangerous objects that are covered in lava.
That's insane.
Well,
But
or
if
whatever that
anyone
was.
can do it, it's definitely you.
Well, hot surfaces, I should say. Oh, messed that up. I think I got the decapitation there. Decapitation! Ouch! Yeah, so that's what you need to have good, quick reflexes in this game. And also quick thinking reaction.
You're gonna need someone to guide you and keep an eye out for threats. What do you say? Want my help?
Yes.
Good. I need to move to a safer location and hook up to the network. I'll contact you once I scrounge up some gear. Zoe out.
So anyway, aside from the standard enemies, or later on in the story, you do get other enemies, like one will have rapid-fired machine guns, while others will actually have shields that you need to attack from behind. And then there are some that require you to do a slide underneath their projectiles. Which I should say, it does work most of the time. Oops. Any more enemies? Oh, down there. You aim for that shield. Decapitation!
Failed rebel when you already have my help.
They fixed me.
Barely. I'd been waiting for them to properly rebuild you, but Mara cut their time short.
Why didn't you contact them?
The climbers? To what purpose? The poor souls never stood a chance against Mara. Fixing you was the only thing they could help me with, and they were already on it.
Hey. So as you can tell, it seems like some characters don't really trust one another. Or maybe that they believe what's right, of course. Now, remember, oh, here's another one of those things, like I said, well, you might just go jump to it, but that thing will just stop you, so you need to do this. And also, that area is far away, but you won't be able to get it. Well, it will indicate a full reveal, but you need to get close to them. However, there will do add in some different tricks into the mix, like these electricity current that will go along the wall, and you have to jump over them while using your dash ability, like this. Oops, and not like that. Trust me, it does work like that, but not like that. You need to time it perfectly. Now let's try this again. Like that.
The mainframe we're after used to run all of the
Well,
Sector 5's
and there's another one of those
operations.
electricity currents.
That's where we are, in case you were wondering.
Up we go. And another one of these scenarios.
They're closing in on the server room. Hurry.
Can't it be accessed remotely?
We wouldn't be here if it could. Cyber Void has been fractured, broken into countless disconnected pieces. It's like bottles of water, left over after the lake has been drained.
Also, I'm not sure you can tell, but you can actually hear the music clearly, the mix of Tecmo. And this is done by Daniel Deluxe. And basically he did an Adult a game published by Adult Swim game, which I'll actually display on the screen for you, just in case you remember it. And also, the reason I'm coming down here, because a while ago I discovered a secret where it's presented with a bright question mark. And basically they are used to get things like sword skins, things like getting sword skins, artifacts, and also codec that shed a little light on the world of Ghostrunner. Also, there's the armory of different skins for your sword. In fact, let's go for a yin yang. And also there's the upgrade tree, which I'll actually get to that in a minute. But right now, let's get up to the top. Okay, where were we? Ah, here we go. Oops, messed that up. Up and messed that up again. So basically, this game is all about trial and error, where you need to plan out your action and also your quick timing. That one's gone. Ooh, got him in time.
Yes, this is it. Jump in.
Now this is where we enter the cyber world, I believe it's called.
This place again.
And basically you are
This
presented with
place
these
is where
puzzle
we'll find the
scenarios.
means to fight our enemy.
Well,
What
they're
do I
presented with
do?
different
It's in your
scenarios that
instincts to
actually
navigate the
twist your head
cyber
around.
world. In most cases, you'll just have to focus on
But
finding
first-
the right direction.
I'm just gonna do this puzzle just so that you don't... Just so I can let... Well, actually, I might show you what this puzzle is all about.
After you're done with this particular jumble of code, you'll
So
gain
basically,
access
you have
one
to
of the
move all
Ghostrunner's
these...
most useful abilities.
Move these puzzle
Look what these
pieces.
rebels did to your protocols. That's what happens when amateurs mess with perfection.
Well, move these puzzle pieces straight into
You need to
certain
start putting
locations.
in some effort. Luckily, it should
Oops.
come to you naturally.
That's not
You're
how it goes.
born of machine as much as of flesh.
Move that there. And one more.
Finally.
Excellent.
And we are down to the bottom to the next area. And now, this is the part where we're gonna where they're gonna show up the new skill, well, show up the skill abilities that you get as you progress through the game.
Sometimes you will need to close in and attack simultaneously.
So this is one of the abilities called Brink, and basically you can use it to line up to get multiple enemies to take them all down at once, which I'll demonstrate
Give
right
you
here.
Something to aim at. Focus. Visualize yourself in space.
And
Be
then
in perfect form.
cut.
Once more. Take a breath. Picture your destination. Go.
And also this is and also some of them require you to line them up really like this.
Yes, you got them.
And also
Enemies
some will
won't line
actually
up for you.
move.
Adapt to their movements.
So there's also some timing elements in this. Oops.
Sensory boosts give you time to aim. Use it. All right.
Well, that gone. And also this ability that allows you to cut through projectiles as well.
You can even use this technique to cut through projectiles.
Yep, just like he said.
Give it a try. Very convenient,
Just like that.
is it not?
And we got to the clearance of this.
Clean up the stragglers and we can proceed.
Also, I'll show you the upgrade system here where you can actually have the Tetrid-like pizzas, and you can use them in different ways to match them up. But you can only, well, basically each of them are represented with a different trademark, well, ability, such as dash, deflection, skill, map, blink ability, and also the Templar, which this one actually works as a Jedi Force push, which I'll demonstrate later. But anyway, some of these require you to have extra charge when using the dash, and also there are some that allow you to amount of focus generation by killing enemies in slightly increase. Amount of focus guaranteed by killing enemies in slightly increase. And the ones I got, which involve cooldown for my dashes, airtime boost, so that means I get enough time in the air. Sorry. Enemies are outlined for better visual, and also temper, what I use, has a significant longer range, which I'll demonstrate to you. Oops, didn't mean to do that. There we go.
No. We worked hard to reconnect this node to
Okay,
the
so
network.
let's try and
If they destroy
take out these
it,
new
we'll
enemies.
be affected.
However,
Let
you
me put it another way.
can't just
I cannot
directly
exist
activate
without
them
Cybervoid,
unless
and
you
cannot exist without
kill
me.
unless you take down a couple of enemies, to fill up the gauge, which is displayed on the top bottom left corner. That bar will fill up once you attack enough enemies. In fact, I'll just switch it right now, just to give you an example. Oh, and also I didn't have enough yet. Just by... Oh, now I do. Let's try it out. Well, I took him out. And I took him out.
These are just bandits loyal to the Keymaster, used by her to keep the base under control. You can expect more competent foes as we move higher up the tower.
So anyway, let's continue onward up. And also this ability, what I use, the force push, allow me to push back projectiles right back at them. Which I'll demonstrate. Just like that. Well, you might not... And that's them down. Heh.
Mara killed 100 Ghostrunners.
99 to be precise. What of it?
How am I to fight her alone?
The climbers replaced many of your parts.
Okay.
But there were a few they couldn't find.
Now for some
Mara's
bigger
killed
maps in the game.
among them, which means she can't shut you down again. Make no mistake, this fight won't be easy, but at least it will be fair.
Oops. Oops. Failed that one. I'll try and do it again. Basically, taking out these shield orbs, it's highly recommended because you might not, you won't be able to get at your enemies with them. And now that's cured. That them down. So basically, you have to keep moving in this game. And that's him down.
That's the last of them. Time to get back on track.
Where to?
Dharma City, of course. We'll need to use Amida Elevator Station. That's the fastest route by far.
Oops. Didn't mean to do that one. It's that one we'll need to tether onto. So basically, this is all about pure hardcore while trying to be quick with reaction times.
Back in the Golden Age, there were enough goods produced here to satisfy the needs of all the residents. Of course, the upper levels had certain privileges. During Mara's coup, many of the facilities were damaged. Things have been in slow decline ever since. Nowadays, the area mostly serves as warehouses or gang hideouts. And a reminder
Lie down.
Dharma used to be
Which is?
home. A safe haven for the survivors of the apocalypse.
You built this whole place?
I conceived it, designed it, and built it. I am the architect. Your optimization has improved, but it's far from perfect. We'll need to make another stop before visiting the Keymaster.
And we're near to the exit. Voila! And basically, and at the end of each level, you are given a time of your, well, of how fast you've beaten the game, and also the number of deaths you have. Well, you had on your playthrough. Plus, there are also some of the artifacts you missed out on, the audio logs, and also the swords that you, well, also missed out on while playing this game. So there are obviously some reasons to go back to certain levels and try and find them. So anyway, that's Ghostrunner. It's available on PS4, Xbox One, and PC via Steam, Epic Games, and GOG.com. That costs £24.99. That comes with 34 achievements and trophies. That comes with a platinum as well. For storage the PC version requires 22 gigabytes of storage, while the PS4 and Xbox One requires 9.33 gigabytes of storage. Also, it was going to come out for the Switch, but that had been delayed until November, unless you're watching this after the November release. But also in 2021, man, that's hard to say. There'll also be PS5 and Xbox Series X versions coming out soon. But if you are not convinced, then you can still download the demo off of Steam to try it out for yourself. Well, that's some of the features I can talk about right now, but if there are some that I missed, let me know in the comments, and I hope this will give you an idea of what you'll be getting for your money. Check back with me later, and I'll tell you what I think of Ghostrunner and all the other games I've been playing in a completed menu. And if you like what you see, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Plus, stay in touch with my Twitter page, link in description down below. But until then, I'm Zacharoni. Enjoy your pizza, remember to wash your hands, and I'll see you next time.